Robin here for Golf Digest TV. It's our last in our four-part series of practice keys. This month the topic is bridging the gap. Now again, I've used some other sports to try to explain this concept. Think about tennis. When a tennis player is practicing, they're on a court with a net, the same height, the same court size as they play a tournament, maybe with a player on the other side with one ball. So the way they're practicing is almost exactly the same way, or the same conditions they'd be playing a tournament. Soccer, same thing. They've got a goal, they're playing against other players, they've got one ball and they're practicing maneuvers the same way as they be when they get out in a match. Nearly all sports are like this, but golf is very different. If you think about the practice range to the golf course, they're almost like two different sports. On a driving range, we're on a flat lie, we've got an endless supply of balls, we've got no pressure. On a golf course, every single shot we hit is different. We're on a different lie, we're aiming a different target to a different distance, even different wind conditions. So as I say, it's almost like two sports. And when players don't have a system of bridging the gap, trying to bring these two different worlds together, then they find it very difficult taking their good practice or their good feeling on a driving range and converting that into good scores in the golf course. So part of your practice has got to be bridging the gap. I'm not saying all your practice, but most top players will always finish their practice session with a system to try to bring these worlds together. Some of the important points I've mentioned in this article. At this part of your practice, you want to be using your full routine. Going through the same way you'd select the club and stand behind the ball and aim, same as you would in the golf course. You want to be using different clubs and aiming towards different targets. Almost every ball, we've got a different club and a different target. You want to practice some different types of shots, low shots or a draw or a fade, the same as you would or you need on a golf course. If you're doing this correctly, there'll be a couple of checkpoints. One, you would feel pressure like you feel on a golf course. That's a good sign that you're practicing correctly. And most importantly, you would be learning what key swing thoughts work and what swing thoughts don't work. And you'll see that when you're practicing correctly, the good feeling on the driving range will convert into good scores on the golf course. Okay, that concludes our four-part series of practice keys. Remember the four keys we talked about: practice balance, train in all areas, make it harder, and then this month, bridging the gap. I want you to seriously consider that by improving your practice schedule, by making your practice time more efficient, you can improve your golf, not just working on the latest magic move in your swing. So get the magazines back out again, go through the key points, and make your own personal practice schedule. So until next month, best of luck with your practice.